Alright, so I have an update on this. I was hanging out with a homie yesterday. I'm not sure if a lot of you know, but I used to be in a gang. Shit, I was a leader of a gang. I used to be from 18th Street, but before that I used to hang out with Florencia. And so I bumped into my homie. I won't say his name because I don't want to put his business out there, but we were catching up, talking about homies and shit. Like, what's our homie doing now? This homie's working. This fool's in prison. A couple of them are doing good. A couple of them in prison and shit. We were like telling stories, and then at one point I said my name, JP or something, and he was like, JP? And I was like, yeah. He's like, what the fuck? And he was like, fool. He's like, I didn't realize it was you. He's like, you're like a pretty girl now. I was like, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, fool, you're like a pretty girl. And I was like tripping out. And then later on at the end of the conversation, I was like, damn, fool, I didn't know that you didn't know it was me. Like, cause I had been telling him, what's up, fool? And we finally got a chance to chop it up and shit. And then, but yeah, and then he's like, yeah, I'm still tripping, dog. He's like, you look like a pretty girl. He's like, do you have silicone in your boobies? And I was like, no, these are my tits. And he started laughing. But I wasn't like, hey, how are you? I was just talking very homie-ish to him, but we were like reminiscing, catching up and shit. But that was probably like the first time I've had a homie, someone that I knew from back in the day that was like, damn, fool, you look cute. So that was what's up. He's like, yeah, fool, you look like a pretty girl and shit. He's like, I didn't know it was you, dog. And I was like, yeah, fool, it's me, fool. But yeah, it's a homie and shit. But yeah, that was like the first time that I had a homie be like, you look pretty, dog.